Start.
The poem I'm going to do is Over the Moon, and it was originally a song in the opera Rent.
Yeah,
So
I love that.
to begin.
All right.
Last night, I had a dream. I found myself in a desert called Cyberland. It was hot. My canteen had sprung a leak and I was thirsty. Out of the abyss walked a cow, Elsie. I asked if she had anything to drink and she said, I'm forbidden to produce milk. In Cyberland we only drink Diet Coke. She said, the only thing to do is jump over the moon. They've closed everything real down, like barns and troughs and performance spaces. And they've replaced it all with lies and rules and virtual life. But there is a way out. Only thing to do is jump over the moon. I gotta get out of here! It's like I'm being tied to the trunk of a yellow rental truck, being packed in with fertilizer and fuel oil, pushed over a cliff by a suicidal Mickey Mouse. I gotta find a way to jump over the moon. Then, a little bulldog entered. His name, we have learned, was Benny. And although he once had principles, he abandoned them to live as a lapdog to a wealthy daughter of the revolution. That's bull, Benny said. Ever since the cat took up the fiddle, that cow's been jumpy. The fork and the spoon were evicted from the table Lenny loathed. She's had trouble with that milk and the moon ever since. Maybe it's a female thing. 'Cause who'd want to leave Cyberland anyway? Walls ain't so bad. The dish and the spoon, for instance, they were down on their luck. They come knocking on my doghouse door and I said, not in my backyard, utensils, go back to China. The only way out is up! Elsie whispered to me, a leap of faith. Still thirsty? She asked. Parched. Have some milk. And I lowered myself beneath her swollen udder, and I sucked the sweetest milk I'd ever tasted. Well, I'm on board, she said, and as the harvest moon rose over Cyberland, we reared back and sprang into a gallop, leaping out of orbit. I awoke, screaming, the only thing to do is jump over the moon. Moo! Moo! Moo with me.
No.
Moo! Thank you! Talk a little bit about the poem and then I'll take questions about that. So this poem is done by the character Maureen, who is protesting their friend Benny, who used to live with them and own the apartment that they were living in. However, he married into a very wealthy and snobbish family, and his wife's father was his main investor and did not like his friends. So he told him that he had to kick all of his friends out of their apartments, destroy their apartment building and build a music publishing studio in its place. And so she's basically protesting how he went back on his word for some girl that doesn't even like him. And the girl, Elsie, the cow, Elsie, represents his wife. And she doesn't even like him. She wants to be like Maureen and her friends, free and expressive, and not always having to be one way, you know, drinking only Diet Coke, not being able to produce milk, doing whatever she wants. And Benny's the bulldog. And the fork and the spoon are Maureen and her friends, who are kicked out by the best friend, and he's not going to help him anymore. Now, this particular piece was written in 1991 by Jonathan Larson. He began to write the opera in 1989 when he was 29 years old, and it took him about 3 or 4 years to finish. First came out off-Broadway February 13th, 1996, and hit Broadway stage at the Nederlander Theater in April 29th, 1996. Unfortunately, he died on January 25th, this past Monday, in 1996 at 1:52 in the morning of an aortic aneurysm. So he was not able to see either of these two things happen, but he gave this play to us. So, okay, next one.